Hello guys, this is just a really quick demonstration of the Epson Workforce ES-200 portable scanner. It does have the option to be USB powered, so that is how I will use it today. Basically it's completely off. This is how you would pull it out of your briefcase, and I want to show you how quickly you can begin to scan things. I have pre-installed the drivers on my computer, so it is relatively quick. So I insert the USB port, the cable, and now I'm plugging it into my desktop computer. This could be a laptop with a USB 3 port. There is a switch here. It opens up. You pull up these flaps, and it supports the paper. There's two little plastic tabs here you open up. Spread them to the paper size you have. You insert your page down, and top to the bottom, and you hit power, turn it on, and then you hit the blue scan button. My computer is currently detecting the scanner. There we go. And now it is scanning. So when it is using USB 3, it is much slower. That is the trade-off between the self-powered mode and plugging it into the wall. The scanner came just in time because I renewed my mortgage and I'm scanning all the documents to keep a copy secure. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to plug it into the wall so you can compare the scan speed when it's USB powered versus wall powered. So we're going to scan the exact same document, same process. Page down, face down, top to the bottom. So this is the very top of the document. And I'm going to scan again. My apologies. It's not detecting it for some reason. You can see it's a lot faster. So that's the difference. In my written review, I was complaining about why they would send a 3 amp power adapter when USB 3.0 only powers 0.9 an amp. And that's why it just changes the speed at which it scans. With the power, it's quite a quick scanner, as you can see. But USB powered, it's adequate. I mean, you're on the road. It can't be beggars can't be choosers. You've got a 20-page auto document feeder in something that'll fit relatively easily in a laptop bag designed for like a 17-inch laptop. If you've got a 15-inch, you can kind of put it beside your laptop or in one of the side pockets. Overall, I'm really impressed with the quality of the unit. It just feels like it would last a long time. Even the mechanism for the auto document feeder is quite robust. I'm sorry, my camera's not the best. There is a credit card or business card mode. It's the switch here, and it just changes the width between the rollers, which is neat. So you have to make sure you've got it in the right mode if you're scanning paper. If you put it to the business card mode, it won't pick out your paper because it's not going to clamp down on it and push it through. These little plastic flaps, I was worried about them being, jamming and getting wrecked, but when you close the unit, they automatically fold in, so you don't have to worry about breaking any plastic bits. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. That is the conclusion of my review. If you guys found it useful and it affected your purchasing decision, please give me a helpful vote in Amazon. It lets me do more reviews and kind of keeps me going because it does take a while to do all these. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask a question, or you can get me at sudsreviews@gmail.com, sudzreviews@gmail.com. All right, guys, have a great day.
Hello and welcome to my desk. I'm going to tell you about the ES-200. So, first you open it up. It's like this thing if you're doing full-size paper. I'm not doing that in this demo. Gotta turn it on. Then you have to install the drivers online. You have to search them up. They don't give it to you in the box, which is kind of weird, but it's not that hard to find. So you install this. I'm going to scan double-sided. And then scanning, I have it set up that it will automatically go to automatic feeding mode. We can go up here to settings. I can show you how to set that on. So usually it opens up here. Yep, so you can see I turned on automatic feeding mode. Double-sided, I'm using 300 DPI. You have anywhere between 75 and 1200. Lower speeds will scan faster. 300 takes about 1 second for an A4 paper. So I'm going to cancel this. And let's go over to scan double-sided. I have a very scientific example. I have this piece of paper. Just slap it in there. It has to be in the center. So you just throw it in there, and then it'll scan both sides because we selected scan both. So if we put it into a state where it will jam, this is for the people who don't understand what I wrote about how to clear a jam. That didn't work. Let's try this. We're going to make it jam. So now you can see our jam light is on. So what you can do is just pull on this here to open the tray. Whoop. It's a bit front heavy. And you can pull out your paper and push it down, and this will go off. And then also on your computer you're going to have this. You gotta hit continue or stop. Stop will automatically, it'll turn off automatic mode. Continue will leave it on. So turn that on, then we can go back to scanning. It can be a bit finicky to get it to sense it though. And then also if you scan like diagonally, here, let me try to turn on those. It has to be pretty bad. Although it's easy to do it with the receipt. Yeah, if you try to scan diagonally, it'll give you the gem, which is kind of annoying. You can also stack documents. I don't actually have anything because I've already shredded all of them. But you can stack up to 20 A4 here, and then also these pop up, and you can use them to guide things in. It's very useful when you're doing receipts. Receipts are finicky. I actually just digitized my entire receipt garbage. So, is this a good product for it? It's a hell of a lot better than what I did have. I had like a neat scan, neat. I might have it actually. Let me put you down real quick. Very good review. I had this thing. It sucks. This is way better. So, if that helps you, that's great. This is an NM1000. This takes forever to scan. This takes no time to scan. I mean, you saw how fast I went through my tiny notebook papers. Hopefully, this look at the product will help you decide whether or not you want to buy it. It's a little bit expensive, in my opinion, but it works great. I mean, I've scanned over 850 things in just the first day, so hopefully you can make a better decision now. Goodbye.
Here are the settings screen, and to change the file name you go down here, click on settings, and then you enter your file name here, and it'll have numbers afterwards if there's multiple pages and if you want those on separate files. You can do that. Okay, and then you place the documents, if you're doing one-sided, face down, and click on scan, and it's really quick. And there you have it. Not perfectly straight, but you know, pretty good.
So I've yet to make it through an actual scan without the paper jamming. We've got 14 sheets in there right now, the limit is 20. But even if I have 2, anything more than 1, it pretty much jams every time. Let's go ahead and start this. Yep, didn't even make it halfway through one piece of paper that time.